Hello and welcome to the episode of Games with Zane. We are playing CK2, Monks and Mystics, as Denmark, not Sweden. So let's just jump into it. Recently we were able to peacefully vassalize. We were able to peacefully vassalize many of our one province minor nations around us. We have been at peace for too long. We will deal with that shortly. We've got a vassal inheritance warning that titles will leave my son, heir to the kingdom of... Wait. My son, heir to the kingdom of Sweden? Uh-oh. How is that being created? How are you becoming the king of Sweden? We don't have that title. Like, at all. Well, that is interesting. But we have been at peace for too long. So something we should do is, I think, declare war again on Karelia. Because now we would be able to raise way more than them, I'm sure of it. We cannot declare war, as I have to be not bankrupt. Well then, let's raise a few levies. We'll lose a touch of money doing this, but it'll be okay, and we will go Viking. And that will get rid of our prestige penalty. We need a few more troops to be able to siege that down. They shall go Viking. We can merge them up. There we go. And now our monthly balance is fairly even. Once we have a little bit raised. Defensive Pact is going away. Yeah, it's been disbanded. Who can we imprison? Ragnar of Schleswig. What's his problem with me? Wants a seat on the council. That's about it. Who else? Order of Gotland. Trying to fabricate a claim on the Jarldom of Ostergotland. I don't think so. Two arms, very nice. We'll be able to take that territory and give some of our northern territories to someone else. Because I do want these. So let's see about calling my vassals into that. Who is that? Sealand will likely decline. That's okay. We'll just call them in and have them deal with that. Orthodox faith triumph, bickering fools doesn't concern me. So now all my vassals will take care of this war. Lovely. We got 2 whole ducats out of that. And we may as well come up here and do the same thing there. I believe we had 2 weak claims we could press. On the boy, we have a handful of children that can claim things from him. We have to be not in debt. And it will be a little while before we can take care of that. Vassals, who's this? It's an ally? Is he a tributary? He is a tributary. He just became smaller when his father died. What's this? He wants peace. Yes, we will accept that. And we will revoke the territory from you. We may not. You have no children. We may just let it come to us naturally. Since right now we cannot afford the domain size. That is good. That will eventually get to us. Okay. We have another one that we can imprison now. Who's this? He's wanting to kill his wife. Do you have a title on? Smotland? I don't think that is within our duchy. It's not. It's fine. We'll just tell you to end your plot. Don't kill your wife, man. She probably has done something to deserve it, though. Just knowing this game. I don't know if she's ugly. I don't know if that really deserves it, but that's something. Alright, with this we are gaining a little money just from going Viking. Do we really need that many to siege this down? We need 800 to siege it down. Right here. 200, 300. We split this in half. What do we get? Not enough. They'll have to probably stick together to be able to do that here next. And there goes that siege. We got a whole ducat 50 out of that. Be great if we could capture someone to ransom. We can banish her, but doing so doesn't really get us anything. Release from prison, torture, mutilate, claim poetry. Yeah, I was thinking more along appoint Shield Maiden. A Shield Maiden is recognized as a woman of remarkable bravery and strength of character. She may also be made a commander, as an adult marshal of at least 10. Interesting. Who is her liege? I am. Why are you in prison? You were someone's parent that I dealt with. Died in the dungeons. Fine, we will release you. You have no importance for us. And we will, I guess, teach you martial for just a little bit. Start of the Viking Age. That is very nice. To new shores. The centralization of power in Scandinavia, along with a rapid population expansion, has begun to drive its denizens to look beyond the home shores in earnest. New developments in shipbuilding, an adventurous spirit, and a fearless belief in the gods are now taking Norse seafarers across the seas towards distant lands. They arrive as traders, raiders, and conquerors, and they call themselves Vikings to new shores. Viking Age begins. Norse counties receive shipyards and increased shipbuilding technology. Characters of Germanic religion now get new casus belli. Who's that? Is he independent? He is. Who's this? Over there is also independent and lovely. My coffers are empty. The coffers of my vassals are full. They have an obligation to their liege. He's a little upset for a short while. It's also, I mean, I'm gonna ask for the 50 gold from this guy. Here, who's the guardian? Let's change your guardian. Assign guardian to be me. Lovely. We will do that. You are club-footed, and we will ask for 50 gold from you. Lovely. This money we asked you is definitely what we needed. Alright. That is helpful. So then after this, I think we are definitely going to go a Viking in England. Get our ships taken care of and all of that. The Varangian Guard. Nicetas, the great king of the Greeks, is distraught over the poor mettle of his countrymen. Knowing well our skills in battle, he has decided to form a bodyguard consisting solely of Norse warriors. Those who serve him in the great city of Miklagard are generously rewarded, and even now many of our young men, eager for riches and adventure, have departed for Greece to pick up his banner. May they find the excitement they yearn. The Varangian Guard is formed. I shall be his guardian. Lovely. So let's take a quick look while that siege is going on as to what level of troops some of these kingdoms have. Break of disease outside the walls, so 1.6. That is almost what I have, muster 1.6. And Pictland, 1.4. Lovely. Ooh, and we pulled someone out. Can we ransom her for anything? No. No. And no, that's too bad. It's alright. We will bring you here and disband you. See about getting some of the rest of our gold. And what does our boat situation look like? We can raise 3 boats. It would be better to raise them from our vassals. But I guess it will take a minute for, yeah, it'll take a minute for this to uptick. Young Harney just walked up to me today, striking up conversation. We ended up having a long talk about many great things. May gain affectionate. Begone foul brat. I mean, being friends with him being affectionate, sure. Spoke at length about him. We laughed a lot, and it seems I made a new friend. What a nice child to become close friends. It's cheery, a little bit extra diplomacy and opinion for 3 years. Very nice. And he doesn't mind the fact that I took money from him earlier. So you can be disbanded so that we can make more money. And we get enough to bring you out, we will do exactly that. We get enough boats, we will raise that one levy and send you to go Viking in England. Which place has the best taxes? Lindsay's got some pretty good taxes. What have they got for their loot bar? 51, 37, yeah, 57 in London, 55 there. Lovely. So yeah, I think what we will do is go to the wash and begin taking cash from, what is this? It's 46, those are pretty good, 52. Maybe we just, we start in Northumbria and work our way down. And get just tons of loot. We have a faction. What kind of faction do we have? Who's this? Holland. There. My brother-in-law. Don't really have that much. What do they want? Independence. Why would they want independence when they can be part of this massive Viking Empire? What to do about that? I can invite some people carousing. Invite him carousing, see if he comes, and maybe do that with the rest of the faction. I mean, they like me, they just have a little bit of dissatisfaction with me. He wants to be... What's his war got? What's going on? Oh, he's looking to take more places. Okay. Well, he can't come carousing. We may as well invite my wife to go carousing. Why not my son? He will probably say no. But we will do so anyway. What happened here? Of course, Ragnar's lovely match died of disease without producing an heir. Well, that is very sad. So we won't be getting Saxony anytime soon. We'll have to bide our patience and wait for it. Doesn't know what he's missing. Should be fun. Let's look at the rest of my council and see about inviting them. By carousing everywhere. Lovely. He doesn't know what he's missing. My spy master. Should be fun. Lovely. It should be fun. It's too bad. Let's look at our boat situation. We can raise 9. Get another commander. Is that my vassal? Yeah, you'd make a great commander. Young Svanhildur. Becoming more and more known for her bravery. She should be proud instead. Brave is good. Okay. Svanhildur, she's gonna have to learn on her own. Who's this? My mother-in-law. Incapable and an unworthy priest. Okay. A faint whisper draws your attention, and you find a haggard old crone in a dark corner of your longhouse. Before you have a chance to throw her out, she explains she is a vulva, seeress. She claims to be powerful in ways of theater, and she has come to offer you her services. So be it. You may stay. Let's get party started. Increase prestige for a minute. We have a child that needs to be educated. This is my son, Rollo, King of Sweden. Heir to the Kingdom of Sweden. That's interesting. He shall also go for the Marshal. We get to fight someone, my Chancellor. At the last minute, he ran out after throwing a chair at you and making you stumble. We searched everywhere, we couldn't find him. Well, maybe it's just as well. I'm not even angry anymore. His opinion of me is reduced. That's funny. Well, that was fun. 20 prestige. Harm indeed. Oh well. I am 63. So let's see. Where is our boat situation? 15. we have enough raise or built that we would be able to, I think, raise enough for our raiders. Look at her. This is excellent. Brilliant strategist. You should be matrimonially married to someone. Commander of Denmark, they're all old. Wow, someone with good intrigue. They're also all old. And this is my son. Who is this? This is my courtier. Gunhilder? She is not. She has a pet rat. Charitable. Staffir, she's only a few years older than Rollo. Not Rollo. So she doesn't have to be married out. She just needs to be married within the realm. And we will appoint her a shield maiden. 13, just because we can. So why not? I lose 50 gold. I don't have 50 gold to give out. Gains the trait shield maiden. Well, that's too bad. I don't have 50 gold to give out. We'll still marry you. Not that marriage, though. Someone within our courts. But they are all old. We don't have the money to bring in someone else. I guess we will go with the youngest here. He's not anything particularly special. He is a skilled tactician. His point values here are not great. Maybe they will produce strong military babies. Chieftain of Oland, interesting. Ostergotland and Oland. That was probably a mistake there, guy. Because, I think I'm going to do the intrigue to take that from you. Ostergotland. Oland. There's not that many people are for it. Reduce my my vassal limit by 1, my vassal count by 1. This will as well. We can get enough people on board. 9-4. So we'll attempt that. Bickering fools do not concern me. Now, how much does it cost? Oh. We've got several to come in, but not enough to do anything. So, independence. Someone else has joined the independence racket. I mean, he is a syphilitic lunatic. He'll probably be dying soon. So, what happens if we... So it costs a little bit. 0.86. We still make more than that. But once we get our Vikings together, it will cost us more. Let's merge them, and why not go ahead and raise our vassal fleets. We get 3 galleys out of that. Lovely. And we will raise you and you. And you will be Viking. And you will be Viking. And the 2 of you, you'll get on a boat. You will go there, and then you will get on the boat. Merge together. Get on the boat. And we will start off the Viking Age here in Northumbria. 46, 18, that's not worth it. Right here in Northumbria. Rollo loves physical games and is developing a strong physique. Teach him bravery, or he becomes brawny. Let's go with brawny. Is there someone else that Rollo could marry? Many boys. We want to look at claimants. Daughter is a claimant. A chiefess. Well, she's already married. 17. She would come to my court. She is gay. Less likely to produce children. It will be passed on to a successor. She's willing to come to court anyway. Why don't we go ahead and invite you to court? It's married. Not married. Would not come to court. She is depressed. She's a little bit better than her. She has a dead son. Sickly infant. 0. Which one? That one? King of West Francia has, well, how about we arrange a betrothal between her and Rollo? She would not do that. She has a lover. We kind of figured that from the son, but relations. The king is her lover. Okay. So we'll work with the other one then. See if we can get anything out of that. So let's arrange a betrothal with you and Rollo. Favorite toy is missing, won't go to bed. I'll offer to buy her another one. She will become fussy. No pleasing the child. Same thing every time. It says it has a chance of getting fussy, but I have never seen it not get fussy. 1.6. Send them down. Start the Viking Age off right. So now we gain loot. Getting a good bit of loot. You are losing funds. You carry 250. There's a rumor about an artist in the vicinity that creates the most magnificent landscape paintings that feature human nature. Need one of those paintings. Beautiful paintings. Last, I cannot afford one. So yeah, how much have we got here? 19. They're coming to attack me. Oh, goodness. Because of morale. Well, we were driven back. East Yiddish Peasants Revolt. Blasted traders. How much do we have? 20. That will get us back. Where are these peasants at? Over here. So why don't we do exactly that? We will call... many men are not wanting to come. We will call in all of our vassals. And what has happened? Our chancellor has died, it looks like. You would actually make a decent chancellor. We will accept you. Our brother-in-law. And you will, I guess, improve relations with someone. Where are these factions at? Not you. You are a syphilitic lunatic. You. My brother-in-law. What's the deal here? You are now... You're not my chancellor. Where is your main holding? Down here. We will attempt to improve relations. We cannot. Because that is him. He likes us much more now. He's likely to leave that faction. So how about you? Yamataland. We will improve relations with you here. So he will die, and it will eventually come to me. And these guys should eventually... Even more peasants has driven up. Oh my goodness. This is a little ridiculous. So yay, we've got some money now. My daughter has become an elusive shadow, a flamboyant schemer. So we should matrilineally marry her to someone good. Sumo depressed. He is possessed. Misguided warrior. How about marrying her to someone with some good martial? This guy, he has chest pains, but he's not terrible. Maybe a bastard, but that's alright. We will do that. They will produce members of my dynasty. Stupid peasants. Many did not answer the call. We should have everyone attached to this army. And we will move them here. And I guess we will have to raise up the rest of my military as well and bring them there. They will get the siege, but that will be okay, I guess. Ooh, good for him. And good for him there, too. Lovely. How's that faction looking? Like it's not even a thing. Call in all allies. We got another that is likely to come in, and why not just all of them? Ridiculous over these peasants. Let's see, Harney plays hard and talks straight. That club foot. Honesty would probably suit you a little bit better. That's fine. Let's merge these. Cancel. Not be Viking. Merge up. They're coming to attack me. Anyone who is not here should probably get here, like now. Else we're going to lose to the stupid peasants. We can call in more allies. Who's this? Will likely come in. We have an open council position of our spy master. You are really good. You shall be spy master. We will have you steal technology. And shtick. So how many troops do we have here? About 400, but we have half morale. We need more troops to come in to this. Alright, so we're starting to take attrition. Everyone should be coming. Age 46, my wife died. That is a little sad. So we have no designated regent. We will change that. as rivals. As I say, where are the rest of my children? We'll make Ragnar Lodbrok dedicated regent. And I should be married. Who I'm married to doesn't really matter that much. Who's this? Chieftain of Lubeck. She has... This young woman would probably be better. She has decent stewardship, decent diplomacy. I think we will go with her. We're not really looking for her to make any more babies. We have enough babies. Lovely. We can end the war and disband our troops. Okay. Improved relations, that's very nice. A son was born. Very good. Let's give him a focus. Firstborn, we'll go with the struggle. Alright. We have ran just a little bit long. So I think this is where I'm going to end this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below. We will see you next time.